Hey guys, in this lesson we are going to talk a little bit about how to avoid unreliable resources. So in this lesson you're going to be able to understand how to avoid unreliable resources through this video, your guiding notes, but you're also going to read an article and you're going to write a little summary about that article. And so this goes along with our purpose for the idea of that we're using the internet a lot, and we want to make sure that we're getting valid and good information from the internet whenever we are researching anything at all, whether it's personal or for school or whatever. So here we go. Let's start by talking about the elephant in the room that is Wikipedia, right? Please make sure that you pay close attention in this one, because I am about to walk you around a bear trap and I don't want you to step into it, because I know you've heard your whole lives that Wikipedia is not reliable, but today we're going to learn how you can use Wikipedia in a reliable way. Okay? So, first of all, you cannot cite Wikipedia as a source. However, it can lead you to a goldmine of resources. So again, you cannot cite Wikipedia as a source, not today, not next year, not in high school, not in college, never. But let's look at the way that you can, or how it can lead you to sources that you can cite. So this is an article about mobile phones and driving safely. And when I zoom in, while reading the article, I find this great piece of information that I want to use for my research paper. It turns out that State Farm did a study showing 19% of people used the internet from their phone while driving. But I cannot use this information in my paper. In order to do that would mean that I was citing the information from Wikipedia, and I can't cite information from Wikipedia. But you see this little number 9? This little number is a citation saying that someone put this information in from another source. So if I was to click on this little number 9, it's going to drop me to a link at the bottom of the Wikipedia page, and you can see that now there is a link to a Los Angeles Times article, and an LA Times article would be something that is credible, right? And side note, if you look just below that one, down here, you can see that there's also an article from .gov, from the U.S. Department of Transportation at a government website. That may also be somewhere where you might want to go if you were looking for this information. So if I click on this link to the article, I end up getting this LA Times article that the information was actually taken from. So now I have to go through the article. I need to find that same study that I just saw in Wikipedia, and then I can quote that piece of information from this article. So you can cite references like articles like the LA Times. You cannot cite Wikipedia. Okay? I think I've said it enough now. The other stuff that we want to chat about here for your research is making sure that you know the difference between fake news, disinformation, and misinformation, because people often use these terms interchangeably without really knowing what they mean. So fake news is a story that's created with the intention of generating revenue or promoting or discrediting a public figure, whether politically or discrediting a movement, etc. Okay? Disinformation is false information that is shared with the intention of being misleading. So they are trying to mislead you on purpose. That's disinformation. Okay? And misinformation is information that's shared and distributed by somebody who doesn't actually know that the information is false. So I might be telling you something that isn't true, but I didn't know that it's not true. So if you were to correct me, then I could be like, oh, I'm sorry. But if I knew that what I was telling you wasn't true, that would be disinformation. Okay? Fake news and disinformation, fake news is disinformation. Disinformation can be fake news, and misinformation is not fake news or disinformation. Okay? okay? So it's important that you know the difference between these and that you're paying attention as you do research to make sure that you are not using fake news, disinformation, or misinformation, right? You need to be careful to be looking for these things completely. All right, that's it for this lesson. If you've got it, go ahead and continue on. If you're lost, rewatch the video. Make sure you've got all your notes. And if you're super lost, come check in with me. Let's make sure that you're good before you move into researching. See ya, everybody.